Good morning. I'm having trouble getting out of my cozy tent this morning. I don't usually have this much trouble making a move. God, my sorry little pitch. We got a really, it's a not taut tent pitch. It's quite weak. But, yeah, dude, I'm being lazy this morning. Just laying around. It's 7:10. Haven't even put my shoes on. Gotta get moving, but my tent's just so cozy. It's pretty cool out there, though, doesn't it? It's cold out there. It's warm in here. Alright, enough being lazy. It's time to put on my crunchy boots. As you can tell, the laces freeze too. It's really not that interesting. I just mash it up and then I just ram my foot into it. Pretty technical. You know, you think you open up your boot enough to allow a foot in. And next thing you know, you wake up in the morning and you're shoving a square peg into a round hole. And you're sweating, just trying to get your frickin' foot into a boot. I can't get the heel in. Oh, ow. This is the most rock solid ice of all time. It won't melt. God, what's holding it up? I don't even know. All the laces are undone. The tongue is just frozen. Yeah. Starting off the morning with like a really steep climb. Does that do it justice to how steep that is? Well, made it up. There it is. And we got kind of a view. Guess the crispy snow didn't get up this high. We're back to deep fluffy. Ooh, look at that. He's got purchase. Nope. Alright, still going up. Little moose tussle. Battling some, not blowdowns, but lean downs. Yeah, there's just a bunch of pine trees that have been weighed down by the ice up here. It's gotta force away the room. Oh, I just took a stick in the back. Hey, here we go. I didn't see that one. But it's all worth it. because we're at the top of Barren Mountain now. I don't really feel like climbing the ladder. Alright, on my way down now. Well, I think that's Whitecap Mountain and like Hay Mountain, where I got my ass kicked. Hi guys. Well, it's always kind of cool to see the distance you've traveled. That seems so far away. Very cool. And then there's mountains back there too, which if I looked at a map, I could probably figure out what they are, but nah, I'm good. Cool view up there. Bye-bye, mountain. Hope this is a trail, so I don't feel like coming back up. But I'm following bunny rabbit tracks, so that's probably a good sign, right? Bunnies like to use trail. Oh, mother fuck! Yo, what the? God damn! Ah, fuck. This little frozen stick. I just post-holed my shin into that. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off so I can scream real quick. That fucking hurts. Alright, I'm back from my hissy fit. I made it through, had my little temper tantrum. Now I'm back. That stick, that was made out of adamantium. That was an immovable stick, and it careened with my shin in the perfect way. I was just sliding downhill, post-holed a little bit, exposed the adamantium devil stick, and just took her right to the shin. Yeah. But now we're back in the woods. Look at this. Sun's out. A beauty of a view. It's kind of cool on this lake. I highly doubt you can see it on the GoPro. Who knows? You can see snowmobile tracks coming across it. Is that? No, that's just a tree. I thought it was a snowmobiler. Too cool. Yeah. It looks like this is pretty much the highest point I'm gonna be. I mean that There's a house. There's a house all the way down there. I mean, I guess I'm only like 20 miles from town. So you're gonna start seeing stuff. God, what a cool place to live. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that Barren Mountain, that was the highest point I was gonna be today, and now I just head down, and then I'm pretty low elevation, so hopefully that means that I just get crispy snow for the rest of the day, and no more post-holing. So nice being able to walk on top of the snow. Yeah, it's going good. Sun's out. It's probably like 15, 20 degrees out. Super nice day. Good thing I checked my map. I came from there and then kept on going down there. Turns out there was a junction. Should have seen the blaze, I guess. Right there, and this is the AT. Probably made my way 0.2 down that other trail, but that was a nice wide open trail. If I was almost like, this is too good to be true, and so that's why I checked. I could have just been cruising on that all the way back to wherever it goes, but got a big brain, and so I checked my phone. Alright, so this is a long pond stream, and I have a crossing right now. This is sure interesting. I mean, it's definitely thick, but like this little bridge right here, there's water. It's interesting trying to figure out where I want to go. I love frozen stream crossings. This is so enjoyable for me. Fucking fuck. Fuck. Okay. Part 1. Made it to an island now, I believe. And then part 2. Maybe I'm just being a baby. Maybe I should just like confidently go over these, but I really don't want to fall in. Obviously there's a split right there. Okay, past the split. Hey, we made it. Long pond stream. Whew. Yeah, I don't like the idea of falling through ice. You know, even if that is just like waist deep water. I don't know, maybe it'd fall through, get off balance, then you get sucked under the ice sheet. It's just not the most enjoyable part of hiking right now. But we're on the other side, so that's good. Another stream crossing. I believe this is Vaughn's stream. Nice. Did that with 100% confidence. Got some train tracks. Dang, got a lot of water crossings today. This is the Big Wilson. Looks like I have a giant crack there in the middle. I just saw the AT sign. Oh, it's right there. So we gotta navigate this, navigate that crack. Crack there. There's the water freaking gushing through. Here's my cracks. It appears that something went right here. Animals have done this. This is really hollow. Okay, go quick, but go softly. Okay, we've got some broken up stuff here. Just be careful, you're not out of the woods yet. And let's just go up here. Okay. Another water crossing done. I don't know how many more are left in the 100-mile wilderness, but my claim to fame might be I'm one of the few people who has ever gone through the 100-mile wilderness without getting their feet wet. I say that and now I'm going to break through the ice on the next one. Why did I say that? Why did I jinx myself? I'm an idiot. Just look how thick, like, the ice is. Zoom in. Underneath some of those sections. So hopefully that means I'm not just being totally stupid with these. I'm sure it's a little sketch, but I mean, I don't know how else to do it. Yeah, kind of just gotta go. I think the snowshoes are a nice touch because it kind of disperses the weight. However, if you were to break through with snowshoes, it's kind of more to get caught on if you're trying to lift yourself out. I got the trekking poles. Now I saw it too. Like if I put the trekking poles together so if I could fell through, I got 2 trekking poles together, that strength to kind of stop me from plummeting too much. Maybe that would catch on the ice. Who knows? Yeah, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't be hiking on the ice. Not one of my strong suits. Don't really know much about it. What the safety guidelines are. So hopefully I don't have many more. I'm trying to think. Again, I'm an idiot. I have the worst memory of all time. I've only done the trail twice. There's a couple big crossings after the 100-mile wilderness, I'm pretty sure. I'm just planning on... Here, let's say it. Big Wilson, check. The Caratunk, I'm just planning on going down the road to a bridge. I'll just hitch down to a bridge. And then I think there's some dirt roads that go back up. I'll just hike back up to the AT. Is that called the Caratunk? The big body of water? It's in the town of Caratunk. It's just right outside of it. The one that you usually ferry on a boat. But the boat is not in action right now. So, there's my trail. hitting the ledges right before it's dark. Hopefully I can make it off of this and into the trail before it gets too dark. But really nice views. Almost went down. Is this trail? I think so. Alright, a little bit of night hiking. I think only like 0.5 miles before I can get to a good campsite. Not too bad. Phew! It's only right that I would have a water crossing right before bed, right? Alright, here's some rocks. Huh. I don't really like that. That's a pretty big gap. Fucking idiot. There you go. Dude, I knew it was gonna happen. Well, my record for dry feet on the all water crossings was a failure. Luckily that's a shallow one and I just broke through at the end. God, I could have crossed down there. There's some good stuff. Dude, I could have been one of the special few. One of the special few who got through the 100-mile wilderness with no wet feet. Nope. I break through right at night, and now my boot is so full of water right now. It's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna have to empty that out. Oh, it's gonna be doubly frozen tomorrow. That's gonna suck. All right, let me set up. I don't know. Let me figure my shit out, and then I'll reconvene. Still can't believe I did that right before, but so my gator is probably gonna be frozen. But watch this. Here, can I put this in my mouth? I've ripped holes in both gators. Look how much snow is in that boot, or just in the gator. Woof. Dude, I've destroyed both of these. Giant rip in this one. Is that all foggy? Or is it just my screen, maybe? I don't know. Giant rip in there. Giant rip in this one. This is my snow horde. Wet ass boot. I might have to sleep with my boots tonight so they don't freeze solid. There's so much water in that boot. Oh man. There's so much water in the boot. Dude. That is gonna suck so bad tomorrow. Well, it's only like 7 miles to town, so yep. And then who knows if I can get a hitch or a shuttle. It might be a 5-mile road walk after that. Who knows? God, I'm an idiot, dude. And I was so dry. I was so dry coming into camp. I was like, I can't believe it. All my layers are dry. Everything's dry. And then I just freaking break through the ice, sink both feet, splash water onto myself. You deserve this light in your eyes, you idiot. What a bummer. Well, Captain Wetfoot checking in. That was great. It was a great little thing I did there. You know, really pleased with my performance. Alright. Oh, this lighting's great. So, to treat myself for that, since the 100 Mile Wilderness took me a little longer, so I've actually been rationing food, and this will be the end of my food supply. So tomorrow we'll be done with no food, and I'll just hammer caffeine pills. That's the plan for it. But for tonight, what we have is half a brick of cheese, a tuna packet, and a peanut butter jar that's empty but hasn't been scraped clean yet. So I'm starving right now. Yeah, whatever. Wet frozen boot. Might just pour boiling water into it in the morning to get it started. Who knows? It'll suck, but I could sleep with it, but I don't want to. I'd rather just pour boiling water into it in the morning to de-thaw it if it's that bad. Yeah. So, it was a good day though. Besides my little incident with the water. Now I gotta sleep right next to it, so it can remind me of what I've done. Ready for town food tomorrow. Good work, crew. Just because I'm having plain tuna doesn't mean I can't have hot plain tuna. And also, my only drink mix is emergency. So I'm gonna have hot emergency tea again. This is probably hot enough now. I can go a little longer. You know those dog toys where you hide like food inside like little plastic things so they have to like work at it so it keeps them occupied? That's what I feel like this is. I think you actually put peanut butter in those dog toys, don't you? I'm just a dog after peanut butter. I'm a peanut butter dog. Gotta get in all the crevices. Ooh, there's a lot of frost in my tent. Oh. I was gonna end that with a fart, but it was silent, so instead I've just stunk up my tent. It wasn't even funny. Joke's on me. Joke's on me. Shouldn't have done that.